Welcome back to TacosTheGeeks.com. Justin here, and today we are going to be reviewing the Netflix show Alice in Borderland Season 2. And this, man, hell of a season. Love the show so much. I'm going to give you a brief synopsis as always, so here we go. In Season 2, we meet people involved in running these games at an even higher level, the face cards. It's hard to fight armor blimps in the sky, so the game makers make it a bit easier for our players by giving them human foes for each face card. In video game terms, these are the final bosses. And man, what a journey for our Alice in Borderland crew. And what I think really works for the series, first of all, you have to watch the first episode. If there is one episode out of this series, I will say is just wild. I mean, there's some really wild stuff here when it comes to these games and things like that. But if there is one episode I could recommend that just has action packed, that intensity, drama, characterization, season 2, episode 1, and all I'm gonna say, and this is a complete spoiler free review, King of Spades. My God, those action sequences, the intensity, the way the King of Spades operates, the drama, the nail biting scenes, like you're wondering if your heroes, if these players are who's going to survive. I love shows like this where you don't know. Now, you probably know if you read the manga, but for those who didn't read the manga, me, you are just on the edge of your seat. Like, oh my gosh, this King of Spades was such a badass. And just one thing I really like about the game, and just, excuse me, the show, is the fact that these games that they play, it gets more crazier and crazier. I will say, like, the first game, I believe it or not, this kind of form of tag, as you see in this picture here, and the way the games were just just created were just so freaking good. And I just have to give a praise to the entire cast. Everyone is phenomenal in this, man. They know how to hit those emotions, those story beats. There's some comedic moments when there needs to be. It feels like I started reading the manga a little bit now. I just started it, but it feels straight from the manga page. It captures that manga very closely. Very faithful adaptation so far. And I loved it. This was such a good show. I'm keeping this very vague as possible because there's a lot of surprises, a lot of twists and turns, some deaths that was unexpected, and just the concept of everything of what happens. But I really did enjoy this. If there is a show that you need to watch, it's definitely Alice in Borderland. Now, I know there's been like some comparisons to this between this and Squid Game. Truthfully, I prefer Alice in Borderland better than Squid Game. That's just me. I believe it was released first before Squid Game too, and I think it should get a lot more eyes on it just from the concept alone, the characterization, just the way they approach certain people's trauma and how the real world is so harsh that they're literally would rather stay in a world and face death instead of going back to their own reality, which I thought was just such a good theme throughout the whole story of what this show's conveying to us. So overall, Alice in Borderland Season 2, amazing. I loved it. What did you think about the show? Comment below and let me know. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, and hit that notification bell. And thank you for supporting TacosTheGeeks.com. If you're watching this on ONG, browse our website, please, and check out everything that we're doing here. UWL, reviews for Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, and more. So I'll catch you on the next one, folks. Later days.